All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call loyal like Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect, preaching this truth throughout the four corners of the globe, risking their lives and freedom to do so. Shalom, shalom. All right. This is basically a continuation of a video, that really wasn't finished. Entitled "The Law is Not Dead." All right, and I'm basically just pick up where I left off in Exodus 20:1. It says, "And Yahweh spake all these things, saying, I am the Lord thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage," which he did do that through the hand of Moses and Aaron. Okay. It says, it's like Exodus 20:3, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." It says, chapter 20, verse 4, "Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth," right? And these are laws. These are commandments, all right, that we're supposed to keep throughout all the generations, all right, no matter where we've been scattered, where we've been, ordained to serve our captivity. We're still supposed to keep these laws. These laws and statutes and commandments is a part of our heritage, man, as Israelites. That's our citizenship, okay? It says not to make no other gods before the Lord, all right? Not to make any graven image, whether it's in the heavens above, whether it's in the earth, or whether it's in the waters, man. Because our people will worship anything. Our people will worship the grass on the ground, the leaves on the trees, and the fishes in the seas, man. All right? But they won't return back to their true power, Yahweh. They won't return back to the Messiah, Yahweh Shai, man, and come back to these law, statutes, and commandments. All right? But we still supposed to preach these laws to our people anyway, so they be held accountable. All right? So they won't be ignorant of these things. So they'll be in the know of what they're supposed to be doing. Okay? No excuses whatsoever, man. And in the same manner, while we're preaching these laws, telling our people to follow these laws, we're actually doing it and striving to perfect these laws within ourselves every day, man, to the best of our ability. All right? So that we be not hypocrites and that we be an example for the lost ones of Israel, of the way to follow, man. Okay? It says, "Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy power, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me." See, and guess what? That third and fourth generation of Israelites that hate the Lord, they're going to be judged, man. They're going to be judged in a crucial way. They're going to be judged in a very harsh, grievous way, man. All right? For not keeping these laws, for despising the laws, for not hearkening, for not returning, for not seeking the Lord 10 times more. All right? So it says, verse 6, "And showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments." See, if you keep these law, statutes, and commandments, you returning to them, the Lord's going to show you mercy, man. The Lord's going to take you in. All right? The Lord's going to breathe that spirit of life within you. Okay? So, that's the benefit of these law, statutes, keeping these law, statutes, and commandments. All right? You're going to be on the good side with the Heavenly Father. And you're going to receive mercy and salvation behind it. It's Leviticus chapter 22, verse 31. It says, therefore shall ye keep my commandments and do them. I am the Lord. That's straight to the point. Plain upon tables. Keep the Lord's commandments and do them. Because the Lord said it, man. Because the Lord of Lords, Kings of Kings, the Alpha and Omega, the Creator, the ultimate, man. All right. Said to keep his laws, keep his commandments, because he gave them to Israel. He gave them to us to follow. All right. So that we could be a wise and understanding people before the nations. It says, verse 32, neither shall ye profane my holy name, but I will be hallowed among the children of Israel. I am the Lord which hallow you. See? And the name of the Lord has been highly profaned among the nation of Israel, among the children of Israel. Okay? By way of idol worship. By way of, despising the Lord's name. All right? People don't know what the Lord's name is. And it's a saying that goes on in the world that people fear what they don't understand. Well, people don't understand the Lord because they don't know the Lord. The children of Israel, the majority of the children of Israel don't understand the Lord because they don't know the Lord. They don't even want to know. They're not making they don't even consider, all right, the Lord and his ways. Okay? So they profane the Lord's name. They profane the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments. They profane the Lord's righteous men, the Lord's prophets, man. Anything that has involvement with righteousness are people they're going to cast out and despise. It says, but I will be hollow among the children of Israel. I am the Lord which hallow you. Okay. So it says, neither shall ye profane my holy name. Well, the nation of Israel has done that. The nation of Israel has profaned the Lord's name over and over again. And I'm going to grab this quick precept. All right. Salakia. Bear with me. It's Ezekiel chapter 36. I'm going to start at verse 22. Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 22. Therefore say unto the house of Israel, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I do not this for your sakes, O house of Israel, but for my holy name's sake, which ye have profaned among the heathen whither ye went. See, we went off from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We went off the law, statutes, and commandments. We start worshiping other false idols and indulging in the ways of these heathens. So for that, what did the Lord do? He cast us off from being his people, all right, and he basically made us subject under these heathens. So now we're in captivity. He scattered us as a nation all across the earth, all right, as a punishment. So now we're scattered abroad, all right, we're scattered amongst the heathens. Some of our people look like heathens. So now you got confusion going on within the nation. That's a curse. Then on top of that, the curse said that we will worship other gods, even that we have not known, even wood and stone. So now our people worshiping other gods, vain false idols, profaning the name of the Heavenly Father, So for that, the Lord is going to do what? He's going to raise up the elect. And through the elect, he's going to set up and establish his kingdom. But he's doing it for his name's sake, to get glory, to get honor, to get praises in his name. All right. So his name could be honored and glorified within the whole earth. Because if you say the name Yahweh, ain't nobody going to know who you talking about. If you start speaking Paleo Hebrew, people going to look at you like you crazy, man. If you start talking about Yahweh Shai and Yahweh and how he's so-called Negro and this, that, and the third, people gonna look at you like you crazy, man. All right. So I'm going to read it back. It said, therefore saying to the house of Israel, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I do not this for your sakes. So Esau, kingdom falling down, elect being risen up. All right. The tabernacle of the third temple being built, which is the elect. You know, these prophecies coming to pass, the kingdom being set up, the salvation of the elect, the downfall of these heathens, the downfall of Esau. The Lord is doing all of this for his holy name's sake, because we've profaned it among the heathen, among these different captivities that we were, prophesied to go in. Verse 32, Ezekiel 36, verse 23. It says, and I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned among the heathen, which ye have profaned in the midst of them. And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, saith the Lord Yahweh, when I shall be sanctified in you before their eyes. Right? So the Lord's going to sanctify his name. He's going to purify his name, man. All right. He's going to raise his name back up to be most great, most high, most powerful within the earth. His name is going to ring bells all across the earth, all across the galaxy, all across the universe, man. All right. It says, and the Lord, it says, when I be sanctified in you before their eyes. See, the Lord is going to cleanse us as a nation. He's going to purify us as a nation. All right. To the point where we're pure. He's going to write his inward parts it's like he's going to write his law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts so that we go off no more. According to Jeremiah 31 and 31. According to Hebrews the 8th chapter. According to Ezekiel the 36th chapter, when you keep reading down. How the Lord said he's going to take the stony heart out of the flesh and give us a heart of flesh. All right. So that's how the Lord is that's how we're going to be sanctified in the Lord. And we're going to be a people once again as a collective, Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom, the whole nation. We're going to be a people nigh unto him. We're going to know the Lord again. We're going to be back, joined back with the Lord in the kingdom of heaven. And we're not going to ever venture off. All right, I'm going to grab this precept real quick. I'm going to close out, Lord will. This Proverbs chapter 7, verse 2. All right, it says, keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thine eye. Bind upon thy fingers, write them upon the tables of thine heart. Saying to wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman. All right. So we're supposed to, well, matter of fact, I'm going to start at the top. It says, my son, keep my words and lay up my commandments with thee. So we're supposed to keep these words in mind. These commandments, we're supposed to dwell on them. It says, keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thine eye. See, the elect is the apple of the Most High's eye. All right. Look how the Lord takes care of the elect, of his men that serve him, that follow him, that love him. Look how compassionate, how merciful, how loving he is to the elect. That's how we're supposed to treat this law. We're supposed to treat these laws, statutes, and commandments as the most, the most cherishable thing in your life, man. The apple of your eye, the most beautifulest thing in your possession. It says, bind them upon thy fingers, write them upon the tables of thine heart. Right? You got to keep these law, statutes, and commandments within you, within your mind. Okay? And you always got to carry it with you so you can remember it. Remember these laws so you won't forget. All right? So you can keep it. Because when you remember something, it's going to be easier to keep. It's going to be easier to do it once you remember it all the time. But once you forget it, it's going to be easy to not do. It's going to slip out your mind and you're going to go astray. All right. It says, say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman. Right. Because Sophia. All right. Wisdom is likened unto a beautiful, delicate, tender, feminine woman. All right. And that's how we're supposed to treat wisdom. We're supposed to treat wisdom as family, as a kinswoman, as your dearest sister. All right. Verse 5, that they may keep thee from the strange woman, from the stranger that flattereth with her tongue. Right, those are deceits. Because these law, statutes, and commandments, Sophia, this wisdom and knowledge, that's what's going to keep us from the false doctrine. That's what the strange woman is, that false doctrine. All right, the doctrine of this world, the wisdom of this world, those lies, those different philosophies, that's going to pull you out. That's going to, basically cast you out this truth. All right. So these law, statutes, and commandments is what's saving us into salvation. Matter of fact, let me grab another one, because it's not about just keeping the law either. All right. This is James chapter 2 verse 17. Even so, faith, if it hath not works, it is dead being alone. So you have to prove your faith by showing works, by keeping these law, statutes, and commandments. All right, which the law is not dead. And this is in the New Testament. It says, even so, faith, if it hath not works, it is dead being alone. So if your works don't prove your faith, and your faith don't cause you to do the works, then your faith is dead being alone. Your works is dead being alone. You have to have faith with the works and works with the faith. Hand in hand, they both go together, man. It says, yea, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. Right? That's how you prove your faith to the Lord. All right? By doing this work passionately, sincerely, and in truth. All right? So yes, the law still applies to this modern day time. Yes, we're still supposed to keep the laws. Yes, we're still supposed to keep the Sabbath, high holy days, to the best of our ability. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna close out giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well and taught us this Amath, which is the truth. Shalom, shalom, Mawathala Babar.